let's start this session, guys. Thanks again. Thanks everyone for joining this session. Let's start this. Basically, let's start this session. Uh, so let's discuss the agenda first. So I'll be talking about myself a bit, and then we'll be actually looking into the course curriculum. I mean, not the agenda, what we are going to see in this session. And then we are going to actually talk about, you guys, right? Let me just have a quick idea about you people, who you are, working professional or students and all. And then we can go ahead and, start understanding our topic of this masterclass today. Okay. So thanks everyone for joining in. I can see enough number of people here, 24 people joined in this session. So let me start sharing my screen. Um, and before that, let's just a second. All right. I hope you guys can see the screen. Okay. Okay. Let's start this. Thanks again. Thanks everyone for joining this session. We are going to actually talk about the AI-powered data analytics, data visualization, and storytelling. So let's see. In this session, we are going to see how exactly we can do the work of data analytics with the help of artificial intelligence that is available today. And uh, we'll be looking into the visualization techniques in the storytelling itself. Okay, so let's talk about about myself first. So my name is Akash Maurya. Um, my name is Akash Maurya. I have more than 5+ years of experience in working with the industry. I have worked as a data science consultant at Deloitte. I have worked at senior machine learning engineer at. I'm currently working as a senior machine learning engineer at Nagaro, and before that, I've also worked with Cognizant as data engineer. Right. So I am here at Nagaro and Deloitte. I've been working with the Gen AI application, generative AI applications, um, where I've been using the you know data to actually perform uh, data-driven task, data-driven decision making with the help of artificial intelligence and generative AI. And I also more than 5 years of experience of teaching. So since I was in college itself, I started tutoring students before actually having jobs. So I have technically more students than the job experience actually. And I really like it so much that I never left it up, once I got the job as well. Okay. So let's start this session. In this session, we are going to talk about the AI-powered data visualization and data storytelling. And basically, we will be having multiple such sessions maybe later on as well. If some topics, leave behind, we will actually cover in maybe upcoming session. So stay tuned to, you know, and make sure that you join. We follow us on social media handles on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and on the other different things, different spaces. This is not around any specific reporting tool. This is, I mean, basic things about how can you utilize. I mean, most of you already might be knowing this. Maybe if you're working professional, you might be already utilizing these techniques. In the past, we have also done the master classes on NLP, on Power BI, on Tableau. So, um, so as a series of that, we are not specifically going into those. Um, we are actually exploring into new topics in every you know in every new masterclass that we are going to have, right? In this session specifically, we are going to talk about data visualization, um, and there are some key things that we actually require into data visualization. Before that, I would like to know about you guys, those who are in this session today. Let me know. I can see still, I think uh, Digvijay has already asked a few guys, but let me just have another idea about you people. Like, how many of you are working professionals, and how many just put the if you're a student, just write a student in the chat. If you're a working professional, just write a working professional in the chat section. Let me have a quick idea about you guys, and then we'll see Bangalore data analyst, student. Okay. Anshul says working professional, student, three working professional. King four. Okay, great, guys. Thanks for your response. Suren says working professional. I can see a lot of working professional, and before that there were students as well. Okay, very true. So, so we are going to see in this session. I'm gonna actually grab it from the basics, right? And we are going to see the AI powered data analytics and storytelling in this session. So, let's see for the basic introduction of data visualization and storytelling. Before that, just give me one second. Okay, let's understand these topics first. Data visualization and why it is required. So, data visualization is basically presentation of your data um, insights with the help of visuals. Now, why we choose visuals? Because human mind process visuals way faster, literally thousands times faster than the text or uh, you know uh, other numbers, right? If I show you a picture, a graph, rather than if I show you just a simple table, you'll be definitely understanding the graph much better than the table, right? And uh, so basically, the graphical representation of the data to communicate the information clearly, that is called data visualization. Basically, it's a practice of turning the raw numbers and the data into visual formats like charts, graph, infographics, right? Instead of reading long table of numbers, you can quickly see trend patterns, insights at a simple glance, right? Just at a glance. All right. So good data visualization makes the complex information easy to understand and helps us to make better data-driven decisions, right? Okay. So, how many of you, let's keep these sessions a little bit more interactive. How many of you have already, created any plots and graphs? I hope those who are working professional in this field, data analysis, you might have already gone through that. But those who are students, have you guys worked on some, analysis or visualization tools, or have you ever made the visuals with the help of the data? Um, no. Yeah, I believe that this might be the case because when we are, the main reason why this tutoring industry or the edtech industry is basically booming in India, the main reason behind that is there is a huge gap between what you, understand, what you learn in the um, right. So we are using this data analytics tools extensively, not just the BI tools such as Power BI and Tableau, but Alteryx, but also you can talk about Python as a framework. So I extensively use Python not just for machine learning modeling, but also for the data visualization as well, right? Right. So imagine you have, you have the sales data for different products over past few years, right? Instead of listing numbers in the spreadsheet, you can create a bar chart that shows which product performs best. And now anyone can quickly see the top selling products without digging into the numbers, without just comparing, looking into the numbers and comparing them, right? If you want, you can also put the numbers on the top of the bar so that if they want to see exactly how much, the quantity, the range, they can also look into that as well, right? So this is really a good data visualization look like. So in this session, this is going to be really basic. I'm not going to cover the hands-on into this one. We'll be basically having some of the other section, the advanced version of these sessions or the part two for this session as well, where we'll be actually looking into the that particular thing, right? Just setting up the context before. Right. Now, what is storytelling? So storytelling basically with the data means you're using visuals and narratives to communicate a message, right? Or insight from the data. It's not just about making charts, about guiding the audience through the data. It's about basically guiding the listeners, the audience through the data in a very meaningful way. So answering questions such as why does this matter and what should we do next? These kind of question you can answer into the storytelling. When we talk about storytelling, we start from the question and we try to answer that and try to build narrative around that particular question, right? And there cannot be just a single question. There can be multiple questions. Just an example I just gave you before, if you have a sales data, you are not just calculating, it's a very small task. It becomes a very small task if you're just simply calculating which is the top selling product. That's a very small thing. Around that, you can actually build an entire narrative, uh, you know, uh, not just which is the top selling product, but what's the second and why that is the top selling product, right? Around that, you can also communicate some more insights into that. Example, instead of just showing a bar graph of the sales, um, in your data, in your graph, you add some other context as well, such as, let's say you can add that our sales peaked in the December due to the holiday, in the November due to the, you can say, um, Diwali and all that, Diwali and Christmas and all that, right? A product A, let's say any product it could be, had a sudden drop in sales in March, uh, because of the supply issue, right? We launched the new marketing campaign in June, and you can see the sales improving afterwards. So these are not just looking into the visualizations, but also giving them more context to the data, the more information to the data, right? That is called storytelling, building narrative, and backing your data-driven decisions with the help of more insights into them. Now, why do we want to combine with data AI, with the data visualization and storytelling? AI will basically enhance not just the speed but also the accuracy, and you cannot explore all scenarios, but the artificial intelligence can explore all the scenarios of the data analysis in the presentation, right? So this is basic understanding about the introduction to the data visualization and the storytelling. By combining data visualization and storytelling with the help of AI, you can turn raw numbers into insights and actions to engage with your audience. Right? Now, uh, there have been a pretty much good evolution of the data visualization. If you talk about in terms of the tools and techniques available. So previously there were not a lot of tools available, such as Power BI or Tableau and all of that. We instead of that we also had instead of that we had a pretty much basic things, right, from static charts to interactive dashboards, right? So you can create the chart but they will be statics. Now today you can have the interactive dashboard. Now you can just you know I'm actually starting with my Mac laptop. Mac doesn't support Power BI dashboard, basically Power BI desktop. Uh, 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 Otherwise, I could have shown you, the desktop. I mean, the dashboard that I've built for the enterprises, right? So basically, you can take one particular section, select one particular part of that, and then you can see all the insights changes according to that. Right? That is basically interactivity. Right? If you choose one particular year, the same number, the numbers which are there for accumulative one, they will be changing according to the particular year that you select. Right? So you do not just have the static chart, but you have the interactive dashboard through which you can go ahead and dig deeper into the insights. Now, the role of artificial intelligence in data visualization tools has basically increased a lot. So every tool that you see, doesn't matter if it is Power BI, it has Copilot integrated into that. I mean, if you have the paid version of that. Um, if you talk about the coding environment as well, they also have the tools, the AI tools integrated. If you don't, you can also ask the question, giving the perfect prompt, ask the question to the examples such as DeepSeek or ChatGPT or Gemini, Google Gemini, and they will be able to perform these analytics tasks really, really quick. If not that, then they will be able to write the code so that you can actually run it and get the answers later on. Now, traditionally, we were doing the Excel charts. Now we are doing a Tableau, Power BI, and other AI-driven tools such as Looker and QuickSense. Right? So you can actually go ahead and look about the Looker and QuickSense. ClickSense, that will help you to understand how the data storytelling has evolved over time. Right? Okay. Now, why we have AI powered data visualization and matter? So basically, the efficiency, right? Now you can see that when a venture capital, when a venture starts, right, any company starts, they have a huge amount of uh, capitalist backing, right? People are throwing money into into these kind of tools. They are actually talking about a lot of different investors, and they are pouring money. You have a huge amount of workforce, but if that workforce is not working efficiently, right? Even that work can be done by less amount of people with the help of using AI. So you can do cost cutting for the companies as well. You can bring more efficiency in the in your operations, right? Now AI can automate data cleaning, analysis, and visualization if you have some basics one, right? Still, why people say that AI will not take the job, but AI will replace people? So that the main reason behind that, if you're doing the repetitive work, you can automate every repetitive work with the help of artificial intelligence, with the help of automation tools, right? So if you are doing something new, something good, then you can actually thrive in this market as well. Now, sometimes we may do something not per the standard, but AI will always maintain the accuracy, reduce the human error in the data interpretation, right? And it can also uncover hidden patterns as well. So if I talk about the, let's say, unsupervised learning mechanisms, so we have PCA and some of the other mechanisms such as segmentation as well, like clustering as well. So it will not just it's not possible to segment people or segment customers, right? Without just with the help of just fixed rule based systems. So if you're using ML and AI into that, then you will have basically you are uncovering the hidden patterns in the trends in the data, and based on that, you're also using that information and insight to to do the storytelling. And not just that, you can personalize and tailor the visualization according to the audience need, right? So if you have a particular audience that has a particular sense, let's say you are going to the healthcare. So most of the time you will see healthcare people. If you're going to a technical guy, they will be able to understand more technical graphs and all. So you can um, personalize the visualization, the data storytelling according to them, and it's very much possible with the help of these BI tools, right? AI tools. Okay. What are the key components of the AI powered data visualization? So you see, um, This is basically true for not just for the AI for data visualization as well, but also if you are doing data visualization with the help of yourself, right? So the first thing that you have to do is the data collection or data mining, we call it. Now, why we have AI powered over here? Because in not just this step, but every step of this, be it data collection, data cleaning, analysis, visualization, storytelling, AI can help into all of these different, components of the uh, data story. Okay, so let's talk about the key components about this and how AI will help you into that. So AI can basically help automate. AI can help automate the data collection. That's we call data mining as well. And let's see how AI will be able to help into that. So the data visualization and storytelling plays a very crucial role in every step of the data analysis process, from exploring to the communication. So AI can play a crucial role into that. So let's say data collection and the cleaning. This is basically the data preparation. So how data, how AI can help into that. So it will help to identify the missing value, duplicates, or consistent value inconsistencies using the visual tools like histogram, box plot, or heat maps. Right. For example, a heat map can show where um, there are gaps in the survey responses. Right. Just a second. Okay. So AI will automate the data gathering, the data collection from multiple sources to combining them and to prevent as much as information as they can. Right? So AI powered tools can pull the data from the multiple sources, such as databases, could be APIs, could be websites in real time, right? It can clean them, organize them. AI can detect missing values, remove duplicates, correct errors, and even fill the gaps using machine learning as well, right? There are a lot of different imputation techniques through which you can fill the missing values into them, right? And basically, it can transform the data efficiency. AI can categorize, summarize, and structure the raw data without manual work. Right. So we have seen just the data collection and the data cleaning. Now, AI tools such as OpenRefine or Python's Pandas library can clean the messy data um, in minutes instead of hours. You can just go ahead and talk to the just see the OpenRefine, the data cleaning AI tool as well. Now, data analysis and insights generation. How basically AI can help into that. AI algorithm quickly find trends, correlations, and outliers that human might miss. Right? It can make predictions such as machine learning model. You can make machine learning model. You can make predictive modeling and can forecast the trends such as prediction of the sales in the future using the past data. Right? So here, basically, with the help of AI, we are doing this forecasting. And you can generate insights automatically, right? So AI can power analytics tools, AI powered analytics tools such as Google Looker or Tableau AI, or even if you have the paid version of Power BI, it also has the Microsoft Copilot as well, right? It will suggest you the plots. It will give you automated summary generations and all of that. So provide key insights without deep statistical knowledge. If you don't even have this deep statistical knowledge, you can actually go ahead and look into that, right? You can also write all these tools that I'm mentioning. Google Looker, you know, Open, Refine, all of these libraries, I mean, tools, right? And maybe you can go and explore that, or maybe we'll create another webinar where we'll be exploring all of these tools as well. AI can analyze millions of customers' transactions and predict which product will be popular in the next month, right? Based on the customer purchasing behavior, it can analyze and say that. AI suggests the best chart types and the layouts for the particular audience or the particular data type. AI can help craft the narrative. The best way the AI can help is basically in the storytelling, where you have, let's say you have made the data, you have done the data analysis, you have made the visualizations, right? But now you want to present them. What order you should present them? So if you ask the simple question to the AI will be able to help you in that, right? That's the another thing that you should, right? Okay. Now, um, automated automated generated charts and graph AI tools such as Tableau, Power BI, and Google Looker can suggest the visual format based on your data that you have. It can also highlight key insights as well. AI can summarize finding in the natural language. So whatever, let's say, visuals that you are looking at, AI can actually summarize that into text as well, right? Making it easier to understand and represent as well. So creating dynamic and interactive dashboard, AI-powered dashboards can adapt to the real-time user input as well, right? So AI can automatically choose between bar charts, line graph, heat maps based on the data and the context and based on the user interest as well, right? As I said, the best way the AI can help in here is basically in the storytelling, where it will help you to craft the narrative based on the data and the insights. You already have the plots, charts, and everything, insights. Now you can use the AI to actually uh, to craft the narrative for your storytelling that you are actually going to do. Right? It can not just do this, but data-driven decision making. It can provide smart recommendations. Right? It can provide smart recommendations. Um, AI can suggest actions based on the data insights. Right? And it can also you can also automate the reporting. AI powered tools can generate reports and executive summaries, even um, presentations as well. You know, automatically. Now you can also enable natural language queries as well. This is only possible with the help of AI. You have the data, and somebody can ask the question, and the AI can basically, with the help of this natural language, let's say I type a question, and with the help of that, it can bring the information from the backend and do the work. Right? This is basically an idea for a product as well, right? Let's say you give your data, right? You give your data, and you can basically with the help of that data, you can ask the question, and the AI will be able to answer you that. So instead of manually creating a report, AI tools like Microsoft Copilot or Tableau AI can generate the entire PowerPoint presentation with the key insights as well. Right. So now you can see there are some popular AI powered data visualization tools. You can integrate your Einstein AI into the Tableau as well to do the predictive analysis and smart recommendation. You can use Copilot here with the help of Power BI or AI Insights for automated insights and natural language queries. Google Looker basically available in the Google Cloud. If you have been using Google Cloud, if somebody is using Google Cloud, if a company is using Google Cloud, you can embed analytics and machine learning integrations, right, directly with the help of Google Looker. Uh, ClickSense is another, associative analytics and AI-driven insights tool, which will help you to actually do the AI-driven analysis and insights generation. Right? You can also build the custom AI solutions as well with the help of Python libraries like Matplotlib, Seaborn, and Plotly, with the help of AI integration. Right? So this will basically help you with that. Now, how AI enhances data storytelling. Now, you see, um, automated insights. Basically, AI can identify key trends and outliers, and it can generate the automated insights, some fixed number of insights that you want to generate, right? And natural language generation as well. AI can write summaries, narratives, and whatever you like. So you can give the the insights to that. It can write summaries and build the narrative around your storytelling as well. It can basically use stories to different audience. AI can basically depending upon the different audiences that you are actually going through. AI can personalize the stories based on the different audience as well. And not just that, you can also have the interactive visuals. AI enables the dynamic and user-driven storytelling as well. Right? Let's see some of the case studies here, which is the first one, AI in the business analytics. Let's say you are a retail company owner, a retail company basically that uses the AI to analyze the sales data. What you can do? You can create AI specific, seasonal trend and customer preferences. You can visualize the highlights and the key insights into that, and you can use the AI tools to actually do the storytelling and all of that. Okay. So basically, AI is revolutionizing everything, not just the business analytics, by making data-driven decisions and decision making faster. AI can do the automated task, automated data extractions, right? AI-powered tools can pull the data from different sources, social media, sales records, IoT sensors, etc. It can clean the data structure, the data, and clean and structured way, right? Put it in a structured way, and it can fill the missing value, right? And integrate multiple data sources, all of that. So we have already talked about that. The ETL, it's a transform and load, right? And it can identify the seasonal trend and other things into that, right? It can visualize the key insights into that, detect the trends and pattern, automated reports generations and the dashboardings, real-time reports with the key insights and um, problem analysis, right? It can perform the sentiment analysis as well using the AI, analyze the customer feedback, reviews in the social medias, and understand the public reputation of your particular product, of your entire company, like that. And at the end, you will see that when you are able to implement, and not just that, AI can also give you recommendations to do what based on your data and insights that you are looking into. Right? Let's say there is a problem in your packaging. If you look into the customer reviews, people will actually talk about your packaging. And if there is a problem in your packaging, then you can actually give it more power, to give it more time to actually enhance the packaging and all of that. And then you will be able to build a much better brand as compared to the before, right? So you can use the AI for, uh, you know, finding what's wrong with the product and all of that, right? And ultimately, what will it do? It will increase your sales and the customer engagement, right? More customers are going to engage with your product, with your brand, and ultimately that is going to increase your sales amount. That will result in increasing the profit as well. Okay, all right. Now let's see the key insights here. Now, how can we use this in the healthcare, right? So let's say a hospital uses AI to visualize the patient data, right? So in the diagnosis, uh, and medical imaging. Basically, early disease detection. AI can analyze the medical images such as X-rays, MRIs, CT scans to detect the disease like cancer, strokes, and fracture faster and much more accurate uh, than the doctors actually. It is faster and more accurate diagnosis. AI-powered tools can help radiologists to identify abnormalities and reduce the number of errors that they do. Predicting disease risks, AI models can assess the genetics and lifestyle data to predict the likelihood of a particular disease that may be occur later on. So AI predict the disease outbreaks and the patient's outcome. AI can help you to visualize doctor more data-driven decision making, and you can communicate that particular information with the patients very effectively with the help of the storytelling as well, right? So if you remember, Google's DeepMind AI can detect the disease from the retinal scans with the help of 94% of the accuracy, right? AI in the treatment and personalized medicine. If you have a particular genome, right? AI can help you to which drug actually will work for that particular way. Right? AI accelerated the drug development by identifying the potential compounds faster than the traditional way. And it can also personalize the treatment plans as well. AI can analyze the patient's medical history, your genome, genomic data. Not just that, it can also look more into the history. And then based on that, it can give you personalized treatment plans as well. And nowadays, AIs are also assisting people in the surgery as well. The key insight is that if you have the data anywhere, doesn't matter. Basically, if I just talk about myself, I have been working in Nagaro as a as a machine learning engineer, and right now I have been deployed at AstraZeneca. AstraZeneca is one of our client, and we are working on a drug for a specific type of cancer. I cannot disclose that specific type of cancer that people think might be upcoming outbreak, right? It could be very, very common in upcoming time because of the lifestyle changes that people are having. So why they are able to work before that happening? Because they know that with the help of the data, with the help of the insights, with the help of artificial intelligence, they are able to know that this might be very, very high risk disease in upcoming time, right? That's a particular type of cancer, actually, right? So they are already working on that particular disease, and we are helping them as an analytics team. We are helping them to find the crucial data, analysis, crucial insights, and presenting them, right? So as our part, as our job, daily to daily basis, using artificial intelligence to predict a particular thing, we are breaking down the task and dividing into different subtasks, and then using AI into each of these different units. Right? Ultimately, that will improve patient care and resources allocation to this, right? Now, we can also, design the effective and AI-powered visualizations as well. Now, why this is important? Because there is one thing that when I was actually learning about the data analysis or data visualization for the first time, the first thing that I knew and was shocked to know that you should keep as minimum information. I mean, you should keep your graphs and the charts as minimal as you can, putting more information into that, right? So the clarity of your visualizations, of your visuals should be very, very neat. And it would be simple and easy to understand. You should not make it complicated. And choose the visuals that are aligned with the data and the audience that you have, right? And if it is interactive, that's well and good. You can use the AI to enable user-driven exploration as well, right? And not just that, ensure that the visuals are visually appealing to the to the to your audience and the professionals that actually you are telling the story to, right? So designing the effective AI powered data visualization, that is also another thing that you should keep in the mind. Now, what are some of the best practices that you should follow in in the data storytelling with artificial intelligence? Is that you can start with the question first, define the problem or a goal, right, and use a narrative. So first off, um, you have to basically talk about the best practices for the data storytelling with the AI. You can use a narrative structure, let's say from the beginning and to the middle and to the end. You can leverage the artificial intelligence to find and highlight key findings. Now, AI can enhance your data storytelling by making insights clearer, more engaging, more actionable. However, simply using AI isn't enough. You need to combine the human judgment and the storytelling techniques, and basically that will help you to do that. Now, you can start with a clear narrative, right? Now, define your key message. What is the main takeaway from the data, from your data? AI can find the insights, but you need to craft the story. AI will find the insight, but you need to craft the story first, right? Use why, what, and how framework. Why does this matter? What does it show? And how should I act on it? Basically, the first one is the context. Why does this matter? That is the context. How does it show? That's basically what does it show? That's basically the insight. And how should we act on it? That's the recommendation. So you set the context, give the insights, and recommend call to action, recommend an action to them, right? Avoid data overload, right? AI can generate tons of insights, but focus on the ones that support your story that you want to build, right? So, example, instead of saying that the sales dropped 15% last quarter, you can say that our sales dipped 15% in Q3, but AI detected that the customer engagement also declined. This suggests that a marketing at that particular time was not effective. There was some issue with the marketing, not just the seasonal trend. You're not just showing the data, but also telling them what went wrong, giving more context. And if they see that there is a marketing issue, then they will definitely understand that what, you know, should they act on that, right? So we are also recommending them what should you focus on more, right? So that's another example of that. Now, Uh, you can choose the right AI powered visuals as well, leverage AI insights as well, highlights, key finding, choose the right visuals, right? Engage with the audience and use visuals for the storytelling techniques. AI can suggest the best charts, best tool uh, for for the effective visualization. And you can use also the interactive dashboards as well. AI powered dashboards can help the user explore the data and the static reports as well. So keep it very simple. AI might generate complex graphs, but clarity beats the complexity 100% times, right? So you should actually, thrive that narrative when you are actually using artificial intelligence. Sometimes, most of the time, it goes the wrong way, right? So you actually control the narrative there and make it clean, easy to use, easy to read, right? Do not make it much more complex. AI might suggest a heat map instead of a table to show the customer engagement, but you have to think about your audience and how do they like it, and based upon that, you can take a call. And always make data human and relatable. right? What do I mean? You can use the AI for personalized analytics, add human element as well instead of just showing the numbers. Tell a customer story or highlight a real world impact just instead of just showing the numbers, right? You can also use natural language summaries as well. AI tools like narrative science and ChatGPT can convert the data into written stories. Instead of saying, let's say, the website traffic decreased by 30%, you can say that more user visited our site uh, after our new campaign. AI predicts that the engagement will keep growing if we continue this strategy, right? I'm not just telling the number, the insight, but also telling them what is the reason behind that as well, right? Okay. You can just move beyond what happened and to what next, right? AI can forecast the trends and all that. Use use this to model different outcomes. What is the probability of happening this and happening that, like this, and automate the insights delivery, right? And make sure that you keep your biases and ethics in check, right? When it comes to the artificial intelligence, it's really important to keep to see there is no biases involved uh, in the things that you are generating with the help of generative AI. Now, there are some challenges into the data visualizations with the help of artificial intelligence. So that's why I always say that you have to be there as, supervisor. So the data quality, you have to garbage in. Basically, if you understand, like, if you put the garbage inside the model, it will keep you the garbage out, right? So if you do not give it a good data, it will not give you the good insights as well, right? So make sure to maintain the data quality while generating the insights from the data, from the AI powered tools, from generating the visualization from the AI powered tools. And there can be biases in the AI models, ensuring that ensuring a basic fairness and the accuracy over over all the data that you have been working on, right? So just cross verify every time you are generating anything from the Gen AI tools. You can also, you cannot over rely on artificial intelligence. Basically, balancing the automation with the human judgment as well. That's a key thing to do the best AI powered visualization. There are some privacy concerns as well. Handling the sensitive data responsibly. You cannot put every data to the Chat GPT or anything else. Now, this is future. You have to be updated with this. The augmented analytics, AI-driven insight for non-technical users. That's a very good thing. Um, if you are not very much technical, you cannot write codes. You can actually use that augmented analytics as well. Real-time visualization instead of instant updates in the dashboards, right? And immersive experience such as AR, VR, for the data exploration as well. That is also coming very, very in the near future, right? So I would say that's pretty much of it for this session. And if you guys have any question regarding this one, as I told you, this is the basic one. Maybe we can have another sessions for the same, having the advanced version of this, where actually I will go through all of these tools and show you how to do that particular thing that I was showing you over here. Just a simple, um, in simple terms. Now, how can we do the same thing, in action? Maybe we'll arrange another webinar for that. So that is it for this session. If you guys have any question, do let me know. I'll be very happy to answer that. Uh, and do check out the Accelerator X on, you know, and if you like the courses and all that, you can enroll there. So what we are actually going through in this webinar, we will go through in depth, very, basic, starting from the very basics. We have huge range of, you know, classes, huge range of courses available for anything that pursue your interest, from ranging from data analytics to business analytics to product management, artificial intelligence, generative AI, you name it, we have it. Right? So do check out AcceleratorX, and you will uh, be surprised to see the range of courses that we offer. And definitely, there are a couple of courses that I'm actually going through. So I'm actually taking them, and we have a bunch of experts from different ranges. So let's say if it comes to the data analytics, generative AI, and all of that, then I will be taking. If some comes to the product management, then somebody other expert from the product side will be taking that. Right? So that's about ourselves. So that's it for this session, guys. If you have any question on this, you can let me know. We'll be happy to answer them. Uh, as I told you, not just complete with the help of Copilot, but you have to drive the narrative. So you have to tell that um, first you have to let the AI understand the data, right? And then there will be default versions of that. If you are satisfied, right, there will be default versions of automated dashboard, automated tools. I mean, automated graphs and all. If you are good with that, then that's good. If you want to modify, then you have to derive the narrative. So let's say you want to tell a certain story with the help of the data that you have, right? You did some analysis and you have that certain things in your mind, right? Then you also have to tell that particular AI. Maybe you can select a particular chart and say that change this into different kind of chart that you want, right? Uh, you cannot just do it automatically. There are ways, but I'm not sure that you know um, that will be entirely helpful or not. Maybe there will always be something to modify, so you can actually go ahead and tailor each and individual things with the help of Copilot. Yes, and that's why I'd say AI powered reporting. If you see just few slides back, I told that um, you should not just be, over rely on the AI. You have to also keep the human judgment there as well, right? So that's another key takeaway. Obviously, it would help, but you know, it would not do entire thing end to end.